Okay, good morning everyone, and welcome to the first Destination Earth User Exchange. A warm welcome to our online audience as well, which are watching via WebEx. Thanks you all for tuning in. My name is Claudia Vitolo. I work in the Destination Earth team, leading the partnership and use cases activities on behalf of the European Space Agency. This Destination Earth User Oops. the slide, okay. Well, let me tell you a bit more why we are here. This Destination Earth User Exchange is a series of events in which we plan to engage with all the different actors that play a role within the Destination Earth project. They are run by the three entrusted entities, so ESA, ECMWF, and EUMETSAT. And what we want to really achieve there is to engage with users, stakeholders. We want to create an opportunity to exchange information, and we want to facilitate regular discussion and interaction amongst not only developers and users, but also with other types of stakeholders. For this very first event, we have identified two main goals. The first one, as I said, is exchange information. So we are going to provide all the background information about the project, from the structure of the project. We are going to tell you about the different components, but also provide information about how Destination Earth serves policy and policymakers. The second goal of the project, of this event, is to start building a community. This is a very ambitious goal, and basically what we want to do is to try and understand a little bit more about our potential users, who they are, what their needs are, and what kind of information, how they will interact with DestinE system. We also want to, in a sense, we want to understand what gaps DestinE can fill with its data and capabilities. But it's also an opportunity to understand what capabilities already exist at national and European level, so that synergies can be put in place. So to achieve this goal, we have put together an event packed full with information and opportunities to interact. We will start from a framing session in which we will explore how DestinE serves policy ambitions. Then this will be followed by an information session, which is broken down in two parts with a coffee break in between to allow some networking. And in this information session, we will provide information about the structure of the project. We will show you the different components and update you on recent progress. And starting from 12:15, we have planned 3 panel discussions. These discussions are designed to enable a very interactive conversation. So not only with the selected panelists that will be here on the podium, but also with the online and on-site audience. Between panel 1 and panel 2, we have a long lunch break, so that those of you that have booked it have the opportunity to also visit the FIA experience, which is the ESA Earth Observation Multimedia Center. And there is a coffee break between panel 2 and panel 3. Lastly, for the closing remarks, we will try and condense all the messages from the event in few take-home messages and hopefully some actionable next steps. And now I will conclude with some instructions for the attendees. Please remember that Q&A session will be at the end of each session. So we will alternate questions from online and on-site audience. If you are on site, please raise your hand and ask the question if you are given a microphone. If you are on site, or if you're online, please submit your questions using the chat feature in WebEx. The online moderators will select questions and ask the questions for you. In order to help the work of our online moderators, I kindly ask you to tag the presenter so it's easier for us to understand who the question refers to. And last but not least, we plan to collect all the chat questions, also those that are not submitted during the Q&A session. We plan to send all of them to the presenter. We value very much your feedback, so please send questions. It's very important to us. Okay, without further ado, I would like to start the first session of the day, which is the framing session. The online moderator is Ines Sanz-Morere, and our first speaker is Nikolaus Sanowski, the head of the Mission Management and Ground Segment Department here at the European Space Agency.